And we are live! Hello everybody, and welcome back to another live stream here on the channel. Hope we're all doing well here this evening. I'm just double checking that, my audio is working okay. This evening, I'm just double checking that, yes. Thank you, that wasn't supposed to happen. I just unplugged my headphones. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm very excited for tonight's live stream. Guys, I've been really loving the streams we've been doing recently. A few months ago, I kind of transitioned into doing one of these a month in the evening, kind of towards the end of the month, and I've just been really enjoying it. We all just hang out, talk for an hour or two late in the evening, bring on a couple of guests, and we do have a few guests here tonight. I've got two, maybe three. We'll have to see. I'm actually awaiting responses from a few people. But yeah. Let me just make sure everything is running okay. Yep. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, I've already seen people pointing out Race Team Fillmore. I didn't mention this. I think I mentioned it on my Discord server. Yeah, I got Race Team Fillmore this week. I visited a collectibles store on Monday, maybe, and it was huge. And I go to collectible stores all the time looking for Star Wars figures, and I did buy several. For those of you wondering, I don't have them with me right now, so I'm sorry. But this is a very rare occasion where a collectible store I went to had a Cars section. They had maybe 6 total. They had Uncle Topolino's 2013 release. They had Acer's 2011-2012 release. 2013 Marlin Clutch's McKay. They had Body Shop Ramon, the artist Ramon with the paint gun from 2013. And they had Race Team Fillmore. And I actually don't have Race Team Fillmore. Or rather, I didn't have Race Team Fillmore until I went to the store and I bought Race Team Fillmore. He was... It was $12, which, I mean, I did the math. Literally, I just opened up eBay in the store, and I mean, he goes for maybe $10 to $15 online. So, at first, I was like, I'm not spending $12 on Race Team Fillmore, but I looked into it, and it's not that bad. It's maybe a little more than you should pay for him, but it wasn't bad. Their prices for Star Wars figures were crazy good. The cars were a little overpriced. They were charging Uncle Topolino for $25 on his own. And I looked it up, and it's hard to find a listing for his single, but his 2-pack with Luigi and Guido is on average going for about $20 right now. So I'm sorry, that's too much. But yeah, no, they had an original Acer. I don't know how much Acer was going for. There was $25 for him also. I don't know how much he was going for. Was there a 2-pack with him and Mama Topolino? I think that was canceled. Oh, no, there it is. That was Mama Topolino's first release, yeah. But I couldn't find any listings for that. I was just looking at listings for the pack with him and Luigi and Guido, which is how I got mine, actually. Acer... I'm not sure how much Acer was going for before the re-release this year, because looking at it now, seeing $25 for the Acer single seems a bit out of whack, but it's really not. It's really not. I'm trying to remember who else they have. That was pretty much it. I was just very happy to find cars in a collectible store. That just doesn't happen for me. They really had a good variety. They had basically anything you can think of. No, Acer, I mean, Acer was rare. Let's see, how much is Racer going... I just called him Racer. How much is Acer going for now? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. The original Acer is $20, so they're not that far off. If you want Acer from this year on eBay, he's going for about 10. Here's a 2011 Acer for 37, 18, 15 with $7 shipping, 20. So he goes for about 20 on average. So that's not as bad as I thought. But, you know, I mean, it didn't age well. It's a collectible store getting older items in. What's this new XP thing? I don't know, man. Why is YouTube trying to be like Twitch? I didn't look into it. I don't... Can I shut it off? Why? That's weird, man. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not... I don't know. If YouTube's doing weird stuff, I'm sorry. I can see if there's a way to disable it in future streams. I don't know. I don't like it. Why are we rewarding people for commenting? Like, that doesn't... If you don't want to comment on the stream, you don't need to. That's weird. YouTube tries to be everything except YouTube. No, YouTube tries to be everything and also YouTube. When does Cars Adventures return? I know you're working on the beach movie, so I'm curious if it's coming back sometime after that. Originally, I planned on having Cars Adventures back this month. Now I want, so after the beach movie's done, I'm going to film the Cars Off the Road movie, which is Cars Adventures adjacent. Cars Adventures isn't going to be back until I'm done with the Project 10K Cars movie, which I've been trying to do, guys. It's getting bad. It's starting to sound like I'm making excuses, genuinely. But every day I tried to film Cars Off the Road. It was really hot. It was like 95 degrees outside. And I was filming it in this walking trail, where if you look at some of the trailers for Beach Party movie, we filmed it on this nature trail that's near my house. And that's where most of Cars Off the Road, the Cars Adventures movie, is taking place. And that path has been closed off for like pipe work that they're doing. And there's a sign out there. There's a sign outside of it right now. There's a sign. It's blocked off. And there's a sign that says, "Work here will be done July 11th. It's July 25th. So, I don't know what happened there. It is taking way longer than it should, but for those of you wondering where... where Cars Off the Road is. I'm curious, if we get a new package design for 2026, you're planning on changing the background picture. It is so, like, mathematically perfect. There are 6 in each row right now, and adding one more would throw off the entire thing. I think what I'll probably do is remove the Cars on the Road packaging and fit in 2026 card back. Probably. Maybe that's a little unnecessary. Or maybe I'll remove the 2017 pre-Cars 3 packaging. I don't know. I'll probably just cram it all in here. I could probably just shrink it down and have the last row have one more item in it. What's different about 2013 2014 card back? They look identical to me. Yeah, well, I mean, the 2015 and 2016 card backs, which you can't see them, which I also have on my background, are the exact same. I just changed it because they were different years. But I could remove it because it's technically a duplicate. 2014's packaging says World of Cars instead. But other than that, they're basically identical. Yeah, 2015, 16, and 17 are the exact same, so I'll probably remove 2017 Pre-Cars 3. But I don't want to remove it because it's a very forgotten about line. I'll probably just jam another one on there. Probably. There was a fan, there's a fan made, World of Cars Online now. I haven't looked into it. I could never play the original. I could never play the original. It just didn't work on my computer for some reason. But, yeah, no, it never worked. I've never played it. I tried several times as a kid. It didn't work on my computer, so I didn't do it. But I've had several people ask me, are you going to do a video? Because there's a fan-made continuation of it. Not continuation, but like a fan-made server now. And I would like to do it, especially because I never did as a kid. You think you'll finish reviewing the Christmas haul before next Christmas? I would hope so. I don't I don't know at this point. That would be nice. um I've really not been able to stick to daily reviews. Like I've been trying for a very long time. It's also hard not only to I mean, one of the things I struggle with is balancing daily reviews with other content. But have I done reviews 3 days in a row, or did I miss a day? No, I didn't. Whatever. I want to do daily reviews. It hasn't been working out. But, change it to weekly reviews? I can't. I have 30 cars to review right now. One a week is going to take half a year. Where's my list? There it is. I have a lot of items on my plate, which is exciting. It's nice to always have something to review. Let's see. I have to review the new items Robin sent me also. I keep a list on my laptop of all of the items I have to do. Alright, I had to add the ones from the new Robin Hall. When did you review Tar McQueen? And I have him from the 5-pack. What was it? The Radiator Springs Cleanup 5-pack is where I got my Tar McQueen from. That is, I believe, the only time I've ever reviewed him. That was pretty recent. That was maybe end of 2022, end of 2023, 2021. It was a recent year. I do think somebody did a suggestion for Tar McQueen. I do think someone did a suggestion for Tar McQueen. For 25 days, but I don't think it went through. Yeah, no, it didn't. 2021, I got that back. Christmas 2021. So this is a list of items I currently have to review. From the Robin Hall from last year, Echo, Silver Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen, and MA Brake Drum. From the Piston 11 Hall from last year, Doug Speedcheck, Artis Ramon, and Cho. For new items, I have the GRC Raul and Miguel 2-pack, which I believe won the last pull. The Bella Cadaver 2-pack. The GRC Mini Racer pack with Mater, and this year's Candy re-release. From the Christmas Hall, I have Jamie, Benny Brake Drum, and Costanza della Corza. So I don't have that many items from those halls left to review. The thing is, you know, I alternate. I do one from each hall. So that's why it takes a while. Then I have everything from... I don't have Stanley Days Ramon. That's the only one I'm missing. The only Ramon that appeared on screen that I'm missing. Then for my birthday haul, I've only reviewed the 3-pack with Doc. So I have Metallic Hydraulic Ramon, Retro Ramon, Ice Racer Lewis, Ice Racer Nigel, Rescue Squad Chopper, and Trent Croto. The next review is Ice Racer Nigel. And then I have Guido with Cloth, which is really random. I think that review is going to bomb. Guys, it would be really funny if you all watched the Guido with Cloth review. Because I don't think anyone will. Disney Storm Ewer, which I'm hyped for. That's just been in the bag for the last year. I can't wait to take a close look at that. And now Race Team Fillmore. I also have to review the Golden Tie and Uptown Funk Racer that I got from Primal Productions. And now I also have stuff from the new Robin Hall, the stuff that he sent me recently. McQueen Hawk, Lenticular Radiator Springs McQueen, Lenticular RPM, and Oil Stain Dragon McQueen. For a birthday request, you could just review it, just suggest it when it's a month before your birthday. I keep a list. You can comment it anywhere. There's not a specific place where you have to. It was insane that I found a Guido with Cloth loose at a rummage sale last year, and he was the only Disney car there. Yeah, the Project 10K custom is so cool. He doesn't stay on his base. Because of the wheel swap, he doesn't stay on there. I've considered swapping the wheels back, but as long as he stays in that case, you can't really tell. So I don't mind. Also, the Uptown Funk car is very cool to have. Yeah, like, of course, you don't need permission to review your custom of my... I mean, you made it. You haven't seen the Uptown Fun car? He's great. His it's not within range of me right now, but... I don't know where the case is from. I'm not sure. I gotta ask him. But it's really, really cool. I want to buy more. I mean, you could ask him. He's on Discord. I try to go about it because it's based on you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I would do that either, I guess. But then again, there's a difference. Yes, the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. I haven't seen it. I know that there are leaks out there. In the 90s, they, for context, in the 90s, a company had to make a Fantastic Four movie or they lose the rights. And it was so bad they never released it. Should make a mini racer custom of the Alamo Monster Truck. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I was at Walmart this morning and I posted the most insane thing I found in the clearance aisle to Uptown Funk. There was an Alamo Monster Truck in clearance. And it's so insanely funny. If you haven't, please go over to Uptown Funk, subscribe, and it's the Giggle and Go monster truck. It was on clearance for $30. In hindsight, I should have bought it and reviewed it, but they turned Almo into a monster truck. It's horrifying. Guys, remember that time you went on the Haunted Mansion and Paul's Reeves mentioned you'll be in a Uptown Funk video? Did that ever make it into one of my videos? When I was making a video for Uptown Funk and Calypso was editing, he sent me audio of him doing a pretty good impression of the host from the Haunted Mansion, and he go, and you will end up in a Uptown Funk video. When's the next Cars Randomness? I've been meaning to work on it recently. I just need a good day where I'm available and I can do it. It's interesting. I'm excited because it's the 20th episode and it's all sequels. My favorite comment was, no time to explain, get in the Al Monster truck. Favorite Muppet movie? I like the two most recent ones. I think they're just so funny, man. I don't talk opinions on Uptown Funk because I think some of my takes about the Muppets in general would get me would get me they'd want to string me up for some of my takes. See, I like Great Muppet Caper, but I can't with the musical numbers. They get so drawn out. The fact that there's like 7 minutes straight of Miss Piggy swimming. Has everyone ever parodied your videos? Yes, first off, I parody my own content every chance I get. I guess kind of. I mean, I've had people make jokes about me and do videos based on my content. That answer really didn't go anywhere, I guess. In just a minute, I'm going to bring our first guest on for the record, guys. Have you played Muppet Wraith Mania? No, I never had a PS1. I did grind hours in my Muppet Show as a kid, only for it to be delisted. I mean, if Cars 3 Veterans were to come back, I mean, I'd be incredibly biased and say the ones I'm missing. I don't have TG Castlenut, and I don't have Bobby Roteston, and I don't have Landlock, so I'd say them on principle because they're the ones I'm missing. But there are other ones who should be prioritized ahead of those. Welcome, Jared the Lego Tractor. Well, that's the interesting thing with a lot of old movies. I'd say by the 70s that was a thing that was primarily ironed out. But still today there are movies that just feel like random collections of scenes stitched together with very little coordination. But like if you've watched even early Disney movies, so many early Disney movies are just random collections of scenes that work together, like the original Snow White. What's the worst Muppet Show episode? The one where Scooter dates a comedian and the entire joke is that he can't handle dating an adult woman. The internet's not ready for me to review the ABC Muppet Show. The thing is, I think it's pretty good. Oh, Muppets Tonight is my favorite Muppet Show, so... Sorry. No, the ABC show is overhated. The worst part of it are some of the characterizations. What it did to Scooter... What it did to Piggy... What it did to a lot of the characters that have... With the exception of Uncle Deadly, his reinvention was very good. But what it did to so many of the characters of the ABC Muppet Show, we're still feeling the effects of you. No, you didn't offend me. It's a TV show from the 90s. We're still feeling the effects of their poor characterization to this day. Current Miss Piggy, to me, is so... And I'll get into it eventually. I want to talk about the ABC Muppet Show in full on Uptown Funk eventually. Miss Piggy, in that show... is so insufferable. They just dialed up the worst parts of her personality. Like, so hard. And I hate what they did to Scooter. Do you know Muppets from Space is available free on YouTube? Yeah, I don't get why that movie's not a musical. That's kind of it for that one. That confused me as a kid. Is that the only Muppet movie that's not a musical? No, that's not Ito-san. That's Trent Croto. He's the one that's a deluxe. He has the luggage car. It's just... Fillmore! It's just barely off screen. Get back in here. Yeah, I remember Trent Croto had a bio in an Amazon listing, and they hint that he's related to Ito-san, which is fun. Or Jesse Hollander. Yeah, there are a lot of guys that are Ito-san's clones. Or Bob Pulley's. If you want to get technical, Bob Pulley's also the same mold. Yeah, Jesse Hollander wasn't out yet, but maybe he was planned. Probably, maybe. Anyway, since we're about 30 minutes in, I'd like to welcome our first guest. Somebody that I'm sure we're all familiar with. Someone that I've been speaking to this whole time. Please welcome our first guest. It's Eduardo. Welcome, everybody. Hi. Eduardo. Welcome, everybody. Whoa! That's my voice! No way!
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Alright, I think you're coming through good. Welcome, it's Eduardo Guerrero. Thank you for joining us tonight so that we could have such hot debates as how many cars are there?
Probably like over 9,000.
Wow, that's an old one, man.
I've been around for 19 years. Cool. Calypso. Gonna guess James Bond. I mean, you've never seen me and James Bond in the same room.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Have you ever played Disney Speedstorm? I haven't. I know they put Kermit in there. That's Disney's like live service racing game. I would have been interested, but when it was revealed, I don't know if you're familiar with this, but when it was announced, in that game, they redesigned all the Disney characters to be in racing jumpsuits. And I just couldn't take it seriously because it was like Jack Sparrow in a NASCAR jumpsuit and Mulan and Sully.
That's. I mean, maybe it was Mike. If like Mike just shows up in his Mike mobile.
What's hold on, I'm there we go, they have a wiki. Okay, because they have Kermit. I think they have Miss Piggy in there also. I think they added Piggy. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I can't
keep up because like my computer isn't. Disney Speedstorm one day from Lost Media. I saw like trailers for it and then I forgot it existed for years.
Yeah.
This is my first time remembering it.
I'm gonna send you a picture of the Kermit from it. It's very funny to me. If you
Oh no.
see, they all have racing jumpsuits. If you
Danica Patrick.
Dana Kermit Patrick is what I'll call him. If
I love it just because Kermit's a frog, but it kind of reminds you of that one girl from what was it, My Hero or something?
Yeah. With the frog powers?
yeah, the frog one.
I think it's a live service, and it's a Disney racing game that didn't include Cars stuff, and I was like, I don't care.
They had the perfect gold opportunity. Maybe they were like, no, we can't include the Cars characters because it's probably like Mario Kart where you have to select the racer and then the car.
I think so.
Really weird. Yeah, so like they probably couldn't figure out how to incorporate the Cars characters properly.
You just, like, number one, at least make them a map. Number two, you don't need to incorporate them as characters. You could have put them in as vehicles that another character could ride in. Just vehicles based after them. Yeah, Ursula with the racing suit. Yeah, so it gets so funny, man. The characters that they've put in.
Could like make some of them work. Like I think if you just, I'm imagining like Mater, you just like have on the tow cables or something, like hang off of them. That could probably work. That's what I would
do. They have Forky in there now.
Dude, Forky could totally win the cup. I don't know what cup.
Forky could win the
the plastic cup. The plastic.
He could totally win the insert Disney property here 500.
He could totally win the
yeah, they did make Oswald.
The kids.
He could definitely win the Honey I Blew Up the Kids 300.
Honey, I...
That's the real name of the second movie, man. It's called Honey, I Blew Up the Kids.
Wait, that's the second movie? I thought that was the third one. And
there are three?
The second... Because I know the one where it's like, Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves. I know that one.
Okay, is that the I think Honey, I Blew Up the Kids is 2, and then Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, I think, is 3. And why did they make 3? I can't wait for, Honey, the Kids Are Normal Size.
Honey, the Kids Are...
Look, Disney needs sequels to every legacy, to every 70s, 80s, 90s property they have for those nice, sweet nostalgia dollars. I think they were working on a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Disney Plus show where they pulled Rick Moranis out of retirement. That man hasn't been in the movie for 20 years. Let him be.
I forget, that's like the main dude, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad I know him? Little Shop of Horrors.
No, yeah, that's he's in that. He's in Ghostbusters. I mainly know him from the Muppets Tonight episode he's on, which is the one with the ant getting killed. That's the fourth one. There's a fourth one.
It's like.
Oh no, I think he's joking.
Speaking of speed, I'm kind of jealous of the McQueens you were able to get, especially the two that I know this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm really jealous. You have a 2009 lenticular McQueen.
Are they
I'm trying to get 2009 lenticulars because I'm like nobody talks about them.
Yeah, I mean it as an item, it's horrendous. It doesn't look like his eyes are closed at all. It doesn't.
It makes 20 ones look good by comparison, and it's like pick your poison. You can either have ones that have normal expressions, although actually I was gonna tangent and say, I think Flo has a different expression. Same with Bling Bling McQueen, but you mentioned that when you got to him in diecast history.
Yeah.
Yeah, Flo also.
Lightning McKay, good point. Yeah, I'm happy to have it from the. Sorry, I cut you off. Finish what you were saying. Sorry.
No, I was done saying it.
I appreciate. I'm happy that I like that I have it. I wanted one, just to have it, and it's cool to have one that that it's cool to have. I think I said it in my review, but it's sort of like a piece of Cars diecast history that I don't have. I didn't have before. Okay, I'm looking at the maps they have in Disney Speedstorm. There aren't that many. The castle, there's a generic pirate-themed one. Mount Olympus, the Great Wall, Jungle Ruins, Toon Village. There's a black and white one for Oswald, which is very cool.
Hold on,
The Door Factory for Monsters Inc. Andy's Room.
Nice.
Agrabah, Arendelle. There's one for Nightmare Before Christmas. 0 out of 10, you can't drive through the Jungle Cruise. How could you?
That's so good.
No, I don't have Disney Speedstorm. We were talking about how nobody's talked about that game. How is it as a game?
Yeah,
How is it as a game?
me and my friend play it all the time. You guys have Disney. They're one of the 5 people who own it. Oh, mayonnaise.
It's fine to play it to seriously play it. Like I mean, you know, but yeah. It's decent, not great, not bad. Have you ever raced someone as Kermit the Frog?
Well, it's on Fantastic Four. It's fantastic.
Say that again? Very good. Genuinely, I won't go into spoilers because it literally came out today. I saw an early screening. I was incredibly skeptical about it for several reasons. They absolutely nailed it. They got all the characters perfectly. The personalities are down. The character interactions were great. It's very good. Genuinely, I was very happy with it. I spent $50 on merchandise this morning. You need one Kermit. You need to do a whole lot of grinding. Well, it is a live service, so. And then they added Piggy. I want to look. I'd only get Disney Speedstorm if you could play as one of the animatronics from It's a Small World.
No, I meant they would be like a group.
It's three of them stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, like that. That would be so funny.
Yeah,
I
saw Venom 3 in the theater. I genuinely think it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. No, it would be 3 of them like in an upside down triangle, like 2 on the shoulders of one of them, and they're all just driving, and they all lean over when you turn to the side, and they lean the other way when you turn the other way. Is Piggy as insufferable in Disney Speedstorm as she is in the ABC series? Who replaced my Sharpies with fine tip Sharpies? And then she stabs Bunsen with a pen. The entire plot of the second episode of that show is we need to get Miss Piggy a boyfriend because she just is
That's not how relationships work.
She dates Josh Groban.
I like how I've just been staring at the image of the Kermit.
The Kermit!
Like, I've just been sitting here, like, yeah. You know, I don't have any. I feel like sometimes I don't have a lot to add to some conversations. Like, I was, like, going in, like, alright, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the, like, lenticulars and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, it's fine. The thing, sometimes it's hard, but the chat helps carry the live stream.
It's the economy.
Do you plan on getting a race team Guido since you lost him on the beach in 2012? I actually didn't lose him on the beach in 2012. I lost him in a hotel in 2011. Maybe one day. He was out in 2020 and I missed him. But next time he's out, I'll pick him up.
I think I found a race team Guido at a local playground near the library. I don't know if it was the headset version or the regular. I think it was the regular race team Guido. Apparently, race team Guido has a different expression from the regular Guido. I was like, I don't want to get the race team variants aside from Mater.
Yeah.
They're pretty basic. They kind of just look the exact same as the regular ones. So, like...
That's why I didn't get them back in the day, but now I've collected them. Got an idea for a Speedstorm track, a Magic Kingdom racetrack like you race through all the Magic Kingdom. My suggestion for a great Disney Speedstorm track, you know the hallway in the Haunted Mansion that has no ending? It's just that.
The game just crashes every time you get to the end.
You know there is no, you don't even do laps, it's just that hallway. There are no laps.
Yeah.
If you get in there, dude, you either have to quit it or just be stuck in there forever.
It's like, no, you have
Sorry.
to completely restart ice.
Yeah. There's no escape. You're just in that hallway now, man. Calypso, how did Gonzo get out of that hallway in the Muppet movie? I don't remember. I watched that once. Said, hey, it's Johnny Fiamma. And, Disney Speedstorm is a Disney racing game, and we were talking about it because it's been around for a few years now. It's a live service game, but it doesn't have car stuff in it, despite being a racing game made by Disney. And I think that's a little strange. There's a track that's clearly a ripoff of Baby Park. Of all the tracks to rip off, you go, guys, you know what we need? Baby Park.
Baby Park is like, what are you talking about? Like, dude, the whole point is that it's chaotic. That's like what makes it iconic.
I haven't played the new Mario Kart. I don't have a Switch 2. But I did, in fact, see that Rosalina you have to unlock, and Baby Rosalina you don't. And same with Daisy.
Yeah,
What is that?
My brother needed a Switch, or not needed, but you know what I mean. We were
Yeah.
like, let's knock it out of the way, and we got it, and it's really good. Mario Kart World is an interesting experience.
I never looked into it that deeply, but I've heard very good things. The roster is the best thing I've ever seen. So. Finally,
Yeah,
I could drive as the coin coffer and the bee thing.
It's Stingbee. His name is Stingbee. Put some respect on Stingbee's name. He's an icon from Mario 3D Land on the 3DS in 2011.
11? Yeah, I've played that.
Stingbee rules. I love Stingbee.
I always recognize him specifically as that. The fact that you could play... Yeah, I'm going to wait for the Switch 2 to go on sale. I'm also going to wait for some games I'm more interested in. The conch door, I think the ostrich thing is playable.
Yeah, that's Contour.
I think there are some characters that are now ununlockable in Mario Kart Wii due to the discontinuation of Nintendo Wi-Fi. Uh-oh.
No. I think there are some ways. Like, if I recall correctly, you need to beat Staff Ghosts in order to unlock all the characters. So they are unlockable. I think Nintendo was smart enough to realize, hey, we can't lock characters to online Wi-Fi. Because that'd be stupid, right? Because that's eventually going to go down. I think they had enough forethought to be like, there needs to be some alternate way. I know Rosalina, if you have a save file for Mario Galaxy...
You got her,
I don't know if you can unlock her through that.
I was made fun of by a group of 11-year-olds I played Mario Kart with once when I said that I was going to play as Rosalina.
Peach a lot back in the day. I don't know why I really like
And,
that aesthetic.
I think like the loser, we were playing like loser picks the character. I know the loser had to play as a girl, and I just came out swinging. It's like, guys, I'm gonna be Rosalina. Screw you.
I my ew girls have cooties phase quite fondly.
I never had one. I had I was we all had one, but I didn't like
You were too busy with other things when you were younger.
I was too busy I couldn't come up with a punchline in time. Hold on.
I was gonna say making goth girl comics.
Yeah.
Because you have stuff.
No, that came later. It's Pauline in any of the Mario Kart games. She's in the current one.
Yeah, Pauline. I think I said this in the Uptown Funk live stream. Pauline just kind of happened in 2017,
and she never really took off. No, I started comics in 2014. I was in the 4th grade. We were having I did Muppet comics before I did my current comics. They weren't very good. Kermit's head was straight up a triangle.
Oh,
I eventually got very good at drawing Muppets, and now I just don't anymore. Like, my 5th grade Muppet drawings are comparable to what I make of people now. Like, I got crazy good doing Muppet art. I could have gone pro. And then I tore my abdomen.
Yeah. Tight. You know what they say? You ask when do we quit, and then they say the youngsters will tell you.
Yeah. I was a youngster at the time.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact, my profile picture is Pauline. I got it from the DS games she was in before she became an icon in the Mario games.
Yeah. Mine is Cookie Monster in a gorilla suit, actually.
Metro's what?
Yeah. Metro. I've talked about Metro before. I'm kind of glad it was canceled.
I disagree. I think it would have been. I think if it existed instead of Planes, we'd be in a better spot. But then again,
it would have existed after Planes. I don't think more Cars spin-off material is necessary that doesn't focus on the characters from Cars. Like I don't know.
I guess so. I think it's just the concept of Metro was actually interesting.
Yeah, there was like love and care put into it. Those guys went on to make the Moon Girl show, which I've heard nothing but good things about. So.
Yeah. So. No.
Where'd you put the golden tie? Sorry. Where'd you put the golden tie and Uptown Fun Customs? They're just on my floor currently. I'll find a place for them.
Phineas. Verb, I know we're gonna do this. Raider Springs County make the world go, or what make the world go round. I'm so glad the rescue line brought back Raider Springs. I'm really hoping we get more Raider Springs counties, expanded universe line, or just variants of them in general.
Yeah.
Please.
Cookie Monster.
Literally over. Just, I would take anything over another variant.
Paul Conrad.
Paul Conrad. Oh, Ty, did you see what I showed in What's Your Stores? Because I actually found Ramon, the Glow Racer Ramon, and the new color changers, all 3 of them. I actually quite a few of the McQueen.
Oh, nice! I didn't realize they are out yet. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I saw the plastic red at Target today. Cookie Monster is saying, "Drivers, start your engines for this week's NASCAR race," and he has a press conference before the race. That's the greatest thing ever.
Wait. Now
he has a press conference. I knew he was saying it. Somebody told me, and on Uptown Funk, I think somebody told me. But he has a press conference. That's the best thing ever. What are they going to talk to him about?
Why? But hey, did you know on Fox News actually has a mascot when they talk about NASCAR? This little guy. He appeared in Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeak Wolf.
What a great filmography.
What was his name? Like
they were gonna get Elmo, but yeah, he had a personal matter. You shouldn't be joking about that, but yes. Dude, everyone's just gonna ask him questions and the answer. Shout out! I'm gonna take a moment to shout out David Rudman. He's the puppeteer for Cookie Monster. He's probably gonna have the time of his life answering people's questions and directing them.
at us.
That's gonna be so funny.
Any progress on Cars Adventures? Cars Adventures died on their way back to the home planet.
No, I already talked about Cars Adventures earlier on in the stream, but I can fill you in. I've been trying to film Cars Off the Road, a Cars Adventures movie, for the last 2 months. Originally, when I was going to film it, it was raining all week. Then it was 95 degrees out. For the last month now, the nature path I was going to film the movie on has been closed for water maintenance. As soon as that's done and it's reopened, that's going to get filmed and should be done within a matter of maybe a week or two after.
I'm kind of glad it's being delayed. I think it'd be kind of weird for there to be just like two like big block
Yeah.
speed. You know what I mean? Like two movies
back to back.
Oh wait, did Ty, I forget, did you ever tell anyone that I was the one who found Todd in Cars 4?
I think you've said that on stream before, but I'm waiting because I've still never heard anybody else find his location.
I was the only one dedicated. This was back in like, what was it, my
I think it was maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was like when I was getting out of high school, so I think it was my senior year that I was like, okay, I'm gonna find Todd the Pizza Plant.
And it took you like 3 watchthroughs.
Yeah, it took me like quite a few. It wasn't until like I brightened my computer that I finally realized where it was. I'm not gonna say where because obviously. The one to find Todd the Pizza Planet truck in Ty's Cars 4 shall we crown King Arthur.
So, Cookie Monster's thoughts on last week's race, not enough chocolate chips, SMH. That's gonna be 90% of I'm sure they'll actually be funny, but like that is gonna be 90% of the dialogue.
I think it's literally Cookie Monster. Like I'm pretty like is that his actual name, Cookie Monster?
No. No, his real name is Sid.
Honestly, that works for him.
Yeah. His name is Sid Monster.
Sid Monster. But everyone calls him Cookie Monster lovingly.
Are we sure it's lovingly?
His cousin named Crumpet Monster.
He has a British cousin named Biscuit Monster.
Nice.
That's canon.
It was like one word off.
Did Elmo ever squash his beef with Rocco? No, I hear they're doing influencer boxing next year. It's going to be pay-per-view on Netflix. They're going to zoom in on the back of Rocco really awkwardly for some reason. I don't think fully removing the spy stuff from Cars 2 fixes Cars 2. I think you can make a movie that still incorporates those elements. On a fundamental level, it's a weird thing to have in your Cars movie. But there's a universe out there where any movie idea ever worked. It's just...
Cars 2, I think I can finally say with confidence Mater is not likable in the movie.
Yeah.
I think they made him... Like, Mater in Cars 1 is so wholesome and sweet. Mater in Cars 2 feels like the Minions, kinda. He has the same humor as, like, an Illumination movie.
Yeah. Mater in Cars 3 dialed him back. And, he was fine in Cars on the Road.
Yeah. Guys, imagine Max Horn having a salty horn. I got a sweet deal on new horn. Oh yeah, I had a Cars 2 rewrite once.
I think we all did. I mean, everybody says make the racing the main plot, and like, yeah, obviously. Pixar did this weird thing for a little while where Pixar does this weird thing where they make their sequels have the other characters be the main characters.
I mean, except for Toy Story, kinda. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could say Buzz was.
Not really. No, Toy Story hasn't really had that.
I sort of get it. Like focus on someone else. You know.
Also, I'm sorry, but Mater's character arc in Cars 2 is just stupid.
I mean, I sort of relate to it because sometimes I feel like I'm not taking. I mean, actually.
No, I get it, but the thing is, like, there's a difference between having a storyline about somebody who doesn't feel like they're not being taken seriously and somebody who's as insufferable as Cars 2 Mater.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that it just, I don't know, it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky.
It really does just boil down to how they wrote Mater as a character.
Yeah, it really does.
Like Mater literally is like sometimes it kind of feels like Mater isn't like attention or like aware of what he's doing, and it's like I know Mater's not the brightest, you know, he doesn't have the sharpest toe hook, but like are you telling me he's like, oh, I know, I'll go introduce you to him? Mater, you literally like heard Francesco diss McQueen multiple times. Why do you decide to go up to this dude?
It's also like Mater isn't very smart, but he's wise. If you look at every other appearance of Mater, Cars 3 nails that. Cars on the Road does too. Cars on the Road, for its flaws, Cars on the Road, I think handles. Cars on the Road handles Mater in a way I think is really solid, where it keeps the wacky goofiness of him from the Cars tunes in Cars 2, and him being really excited and kind of childish, but it also keeps it doesn't remove his intelligence.
Yeah. Someone once said in a comment on that one video of that one guy from Jimmy Neutron, the salt dude, that there's a difference between being smart and being intelligent. Like, there's a difference between wisdom and intelligence.
Exactly. Mater has one, but not the other.
Yeah.
In the words of Qui-Gon Jinn, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
I don't want to talk about I was going to talk about the Paris scene, because I don't know why. I really, of all the deleted scenes in all the Cars movies, the Paris scene always just kind of worked. It felt like something that Mater would actually, like, that felt like something very in character for everyone. Right? Because it's like Mater doesn't really care about the spy stuff. He cares about the fact that his friend could get hurt. Actually, no, that's not it. But you know what I mean? Like,
no, you're like, right. I mean, the problem with Cars 2 isn't just that. It's that everybody's an idiot in Cars 2.
Mater looked Finn straight in the eyes and said, I'm not a spy, right?" And then Finn's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you're not a spy. I make iPhone apps. Shut up, man. I will never not like Cars 2, but, like, you know, it's fun. I think it's genuinely just a fun movie. But obviously it has flaws. We all know that.
It has the the top of his car. Daily dose of Dr. Mater. I'm pretty sure Dr. Mater is an illegal doctor.
Yeah, I don't know where he got his. I think he got his license from some guy under a bridge who sold rusty nails. It's a good independent movie, but not a good sequel. Yeah, it's like we're on like Star Wars sequel trilogy logic, where like if these movies weren't connected, they'd be fine. But the fact that you're following something up makes it worse.
Yeah. If you binge all three movies in order, it's like, how did
we get here?
That's why people say Cars 2 isn't canon, because literally Cars 3 does not acknowledge it at all, and you could totally skip
Cars 3 acknowledges Cars 2 in several places.
I mean, yeah, but those are like kind of minor.
There aren't really. When I was younger, I was bothered with Cars 3 not referencing Cars 2, but when you look at it from a story perspective, McQueen had a 10-year-long career that was literally 1 week in it. That, what, you know, it wasn't really about him, and it also wasn't the Piston Cup. It's not very relevant to what goes on in Cars 3. It's referenced in several ways.
It's big ways. I guess it was like none of the character stuff from 2. Or I guess maybe there was some character stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just difficult because McQueen isn't in Cars 2 all that much.
I'm gonna rewrite Cars 3 to reveal that Professor Z was actually Jackson Storm. Jackson Storm was 2 Professor Z's in a trench coat.
No, Grim and Acer actually did a fusion dance and became H.J. Hollis.
I knew it. That guy's the most evil character in the Cars canon.
H.J. Hollis is too powerful to be left alive.
He's too dangerous to be in the movies with dialogue. If he spoke, he would have broken the fabric of reality.
Yeah. Invited Fire Society. Pretty neat.
I gave Mater his doctor's license. Sorry, y'all. I knew it.
Darn you, Rusty's 95 versus again.
And to think, we already destroyed Rusty's as 1 through 94.
Rusty's 96 feel like... Man, can you believe we're getting closer to the reveal of the 2026 stuff? Like, literally, I think the only, 2025 mainline item we're missing is Kathy
Copter.
Packaging.
At least H.J. Hollis doesn't eat other cars. We don't know that for sure yet, man.
Oh, why? I have a random theory. I kind of wonder
if Jackson Storm eats cars.
You mentioned some cars that, some diecasts that have just not been out in a long time, like Brand New Mater and stuff.
Yeah.
My theory is that Mattel doesn't like double dipping with some diecasts. Like, I don't know, what's an example? Like Brand New Mater, I guess, because I was just talking about him. Like, they do him as a color changer every single year, but they don't do him as a regular diecast. H.A. Hollis is another one, right?
Maybe he just didn't sell well the last time he was out. We don't have that data, you know?
So, yeah. I always wonder, what the sales figures are. Because, some cars, I don't know, I remember hearing that Vern was, a huge peg warmer in 2013. That's probably why Vern just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so many factors. So many factors.
But it's just funny, because,
oh my gosh, you're right. I did call this 2024. Oops. I labeled it as 7/25/24. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. We're just going to go fix that. Take your screenshots now, guys. I'm changing the title. All right. Thank you.
You're living in this error forever. You'll always be an error and inconsistency. Okay.
Was HJ? Yeah, HJ Hollis was what's his face? Keaton, right?
Josh Keaton.
Josh Keaton. Yeah, I knew that. Is he? He's Captain America a lot too. He's one of those guys that they always get. What happened? What happened to Harv? Harv died on the way home to his home planet.
Man, a lot of Cars 1... I was actually going to ask, who are your favorite characters that only appear in one movie each? Because, I don't know why, but, I thought a lot recently about the fact that one of my favorite Cars characters is Krabby from Cars 2. So, the random boat. I don't know why, I just...
I like him.
I don't even watch Deadliest Catch. So
mine is Blue Gremlin with headset.
He's iconic. He is the moment. He should be in everything, ever.
I always liked I always liked I always kind of headcanoned that McQueen fired Harv after Cars 1 because Harv was a jerk.
Yeah, Harv does, it's very much implied Harv does not care about McQueen as a person.
Well, yeah, that's the point, yeah.
For his looks, I don't know why, but I always imagine Harv being, a luxury SUV, kind of just like a metallic Charlie Cargo. If they made a metallic Charlie Cargo, I would just use that for Harv.
That would work. I feel like he'd be a little more, slimy, kind of, maybe closer to Sterling or something.
Yeah, but, No,
I've considered doing a custom Harv. What he would look like. I could beat him in a fight, probably.
Oh, guys, big theory. Cad Spinner is Harv, because they're pretty much the same rich guy archetype. I still can't believe I have Cad Spinner. He's in terrible condition, but I kind of don't care. He's Cad Spinner. I was kind of willing. Plus, I got him with Chug and Lead Bottoms, and for a pretty good deal. So.
Well, he is the greatest character in the Cars franchise. I would drop everything I'm doing and become Cad Spinner. I love Blue Gremlin headset so much that I bought I'm gonna read this like it's a Mr. Beast video. I bought a real Blue Gremlin and commissioned a life-size metal headset to put on it at all times. Sorry, I know you guys couldn't understand what I said because there weren't giant subtitles under me.
You didn't use your AI text. Oh my god, right! Oh, dude, I don't know if you read this, but
Yes, I know. I have been a robot the whole time.
No. I mean, yeah, maybe. No.
Potentially. I don't know. I don't think I have blood. I'm pretty sure it's... I mean, my back is there's metal in my body, so...
Yeah. You're like Iron Man, but if his spine had shrapnel, not his heart.
I'm like Iron Man if he wasn't Iron Man, it was some kid with scoliosis. What were you gonna say?
I was trying to say, in the server, I also mentioned when you were doing your video on Cars 2 diecast that should be made, thanks a lot for including Miles at the tarp. That's what I was gonna ask about, but I decided not because I was like, no, that's too stupid and kind of redundant.
Yeah, you told me you have lizard scales, which is true. Look, that's my... I don't know. I thought you were a lizard.
I'm gonna be the lizard? Actually, wait, no, that means I have to lose an arm. What if I do grow one back and become a lizard?
Look, man, I just want to turn the whole city into lizards.
That's one is so good, man.
Me and my bombs that turn people into skeletons. Have you ever seen I'm sure you've probably seen it. There's a very famous there's a very famous meme from an X-Men comic where Spider-Man meets this guy called Stegron. He's an X-Men villain who's a pterodactyl man. You've probably seen this. And he goes, you can rewrite DNA on the fly, and you're using it to turn people into dinosaurs? With tech like that, you could cure cancer. And the dinosaur guy goes, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
And, yeah. Same way you could, I'm shocked you didn't include... yes, I remember this meme. It's iconic.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think they mentioned it again recently. I think it was a Deadpool comic. Of course it was a Deadpool comic. Thanks, Deadpool Comics, for taking everything that was funny and making them not funny.
I mean, that's why they call them Deadpool. They pool the dead jokes.
All of them.
Anyways... so yeah, I mentioned a diecast I'm shocked you didn't put for Cars 2 that should be made is Muggsy lifts them, but they include the actual camera, like the little box that has the camera in it. That's one I'm kind of shocked you didn't do, because that could possibly be a cool idea.
Yeah, I think I mentioned the pity having the camera. I don't know, it's just, I didn't really think about it because it's just him holding a crate. But that is a good point.
Kind of weird that he didn't include an accessory. I get it.
He's already very big.
I don't know. I think it would have been neat to have a little box that could open and reveal something inside.
Wait until you find out that crates are also a thing in real life.
Yeah. I don't see that one Thomas. I had a Thomas. There was a little toy treasure chest thing that came with a Thomas set. Imagine it like that.
Yeah.
It's got prop wash junction pipe. How's the Aloft re-review going? Views and analytics wise.
All right, yeah, because my old one really blew up for some reason.
Yeah. I've been constantly checking up on it.
YouTube told me it is It has, it's doing, like, it's fine. It's kind of underperformed, but, like, yeah, it's at 632 on my screen. No, the HP thing, the XP thing I didn't do, and I want to shut it off. I don't know what's going on, man. YouTube wants to be every other website.
Yeah.
Um,
I really want to make it my own YouTube one day, but I don't know.
YouTube cool, it should be called.
YouTube cool. I mean, I was gonna call it V-Share. Probably sounds stupider, but
V-Share, Michael here.
like,
No,
Michael, no. Oh, I need to make Michael Sparkbird. I need to make a Vsauce parody with that guy if I get him. I think he's cheap, is he? I know he's like one of the rusty cars they haven't re-released yet. He and Japheth, but I don't know if he's like rare because he's literally just Brad Windmiler, but mid.
Brad Windmidler.
One of Michael Schumacher.
Vsauce,
No,
Michael.
Mike.
You need to include the music. Just... You know, we're actually all going to die at some point.
Vine boom.
Yeah.
Great idea, Vine boom. No, we'll never get it fixed. Yeah, I would love to get Michael Schumacher Ferrari. I think next year, definitely for the 26th. I mean, for the 20th anniversary of Cars, I'm gonna try and get all the major characters I'm missing from the first
That's
movie.
cool. My goal for next year is, I don't know, I'm graduating college and that's freaky.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna bring on our next guest in a minute. So now it's getting late.
Yeah, he's getting a little late. But I'm really happy that I got to be the first guest again. You know, this was a really fun time.
Thank
really,
you.
I
We
love
do. We do only have 2 guests tonight, which I think is good for in the interest of time. But we'll keep you on for a couple more minutes, and thank you to everybody who's been watching.
Thanks, everyone.
Is it gonna be Muffdown Funk? Okay, here's the thing. Ever planning to make the Sunset Red Alliance video? You promised to make it if we reach 50 likes. Yeah, and I still get comments about that. I just could not find information beyond what I talked about in Weird Products. There was nothing else interesting out there to say about it.
Like I've seen so many videos cover it. Like even JonTron covered it at one point.
Yeah, it's been done that too. Yeah, shoot, sorry, I forgot the other thing I was gonna say. Right, I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, right, yeah, so originally, some of the people, I had contacted didn't get back to me initially, and I was originally gonna bring on, say I have a guest and bring Mufftown Funk on.
So cool.
Which would have been... I mean, come on, that guy's better than me in every way. He's made a video about mermaids. I can't talk about that.
Mufftown Funk is basically the cooler Daniel.
Yeah. I need somebody to make that, but it's me. Oh, I should do that.
I might actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm just glad that Tai 2 is dead. They left him in a back alley several years ago.
Yeah, Tai 2 is just straight up just not, like, on your channel. It's just, like... I need to see footage of someone, like, finding Tai 2, and it's like, what is this place?
What an immensely stupid idea for me to just have a channel to dump meme content on. Who asked for that? Well, you know. they don't know about my secret fourth channel. Thai Water Polo Emporium.
Yes, the best channel.
Yeah.
This is just making me think about the Headlight Zone. I don't know why, I just thought about Headlight Zone again. I really hope we get to do it this year.
I do, the worst Daniel. Well, the Headlight Zone movie has to come out.
Yeah, I know.
That is in reference to, there was a Twilight Zone movie back in the day. It's just a compilation of episodes. It's not like a...
I forget, they're not remade, right? Because I've said it before, I really wish the 2020 ones were a bit better.
Well, the thing is, the actual Twilight Zone movie remade old episodes. So I think maybe I'll do one or two remakes and then some other ones. I'll see. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'll see. I don't know where the series goes after that. That might be the end.
That was the end.
Well, I do think we peaked at the Sterling episode.
Oh yeah, the one where Sterling gets fired.
Sterling gets fired is one of my favorite episodes, but I think that and the Sterling takes over the channel episode is.
Yeah. Sterling is just such a fun character. But no, I know. You know what you should do? You should have Sterling and meet Sigler, and they both fight until they realize
they have the same
goal.
From
First 3.
Why?
Also, their mom has the same name.
That one too. One of my. I mean, I filmed the finale of the Headlight Zone when I was sick that day. I don't think you can tell.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't tell.
I was actually sick on 2 of the 3 days of my Disney trip, and I don't think you could tell in the video. I think there were 1 or 2 times where I sounded audibly sick, but I didn't mention it, and I was surprised that I didn't get any comments being like, "Wait, were you sick?" I was.
I guess you just sound really good when you're sick. I don't know.
Well, I mainly had a sore throat. Also, so much of that video is ADR, so.
I feel kind of bad now for admitting this, but I actually haven't finished the Disney vlog yet.
My guy, it's 7 hours.
I'm nearly done now. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow probably.
I was watching it with my family because my family wanted to see it. It took us like 3 weeks to finish. 7 hours. I'm not expecting you to sit down and watch. I knew there were people in my comments that watched it in 1 day. I was like, how did you do that?
I am Speed. Kerchow.
I don't know what I'll do the next time I go to a Disney park. Cause like I'm not doing that again, man. I think my plan would be film a few small videos that I could post on Uptown Funk over the course of a few months.
Just like a sketch show of just you like goofing off, basically.
It's just me screwing around. No, I'm thinking to cover rides that I didn't cover in this video.
I really want to go to Cars Land one of these days.
Cars Land's very
like
fun. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring on our next guest since it's getting late. I'm also gonna have to jump out for a second, but thank you so much for joining me here.
I'm happy to be here once again, and everyone. I'm really glad I got to talk to you all, or at least read some of your comments. Just generally, this has been a really good night.
All right.
I'm probably just gonna tap it for the rest of the night. Rest well, Ty.
Thank you.
Have fun with your next guest and stuff.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye now.
Okay, guys, I gotta go hop out for a second before I bring in the next guest. Just give me a second. All right, I am back, ready for the next guest. Everybody, please welcome our second and final guest of the night. You know him, you love him. He started the call before me. Now I need to finish my intro. Everybody, it's Calypso.
Now I will raise the safety bar, and you will all be featured in a Moptown Funk video.
No, Paul. Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't get Calypso. I got Paul Freeze.
I got lice on my head. Hi everyone, it's me, Calypso.
What'd you just say?
I got lice on my head.
You have lice?
On my head, not in my head.
Is this canon?
No.
Dang.
I'm just referencing one of my favorite videos of all time, but you're gonna have to dig through my important videos playlist to find out.
Oh no, there's like 400 videos in there, and only 3 of them are from me.
Yep. Here's something that I mentioned to you only 2 times.
Only 2 times.
Do you have the lenticular Lightning McQueen where the only change is that his eyelid raises a little bit?
No, I don't. The only lenticular McQueen I had before this one Robin sent me was Paint Mask McQueen.
Okay. Because that is the primary lenticular McQueen I have. The only change is that his left eyelid moves up, and that's it.
That's stupid.
It's very stupid, but it's the one that I think I used the most often because it's the only one that didn't have a big chip on the front.
Is he one of the 3-pack versions?
I don't know. Maybe. I did have a 3-pack of the McQueen with the different face and the 2 Dynaco Showgirls.
Yeah.
But this didn't come in that set.
Yeah. I actually also had a different face when I moved my mouth and made a different face.
Oh,
Did you know? See, the fun thing about, isn't it crazy? Like, and I'm not even a lenticular.
Yeah. You're just a standard release.
I hate that. Hey, I was a convention exclusive, buddy.
So I thought, wait, you may have been a convention as exclusive, but you were still a single.
Yeah. From now on, I will call people singles and twins 2-packs.
Yes, call twins 2-packs and call large people deluxes.
I was gonna say that I wouldn't do that out of dignity. We did discontinue the deluxe line, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Dang it, I definitely would have called Alia deluxe.
Yo, you're a 5-pack? No way. me when I'm a quintuplet. Gonna name my first kid Piston Cup Race 11-pack.
Oh my gosh. So you would call octuplets an 8-pack.
I was gonna talk about octuplets. Why did we both jump to octuplets?
I don't know.
I think we were both looking for the highest number of twins that's ever existed.
I don't know what the number 9 is.
When
it comes to
tuplet.
It would be non-tuplets. Okay, so they don't exist at all.
There are non-tuplets. I'm gonna make a superhero team called the non-tuplets. There are 9 of them, and they don't exist. Every single page is just empty panels of backgrounds.
Yes. Before you said that, I was gonna ask, can one of them be Clay Hall?
No, there are none.
There's no such thing as Clay Hall, and there never was.
Wake up, Calypso. Plane's fire and rescue wasn't your fault.
What do you mean? What do you mean it wasn't my fault? It doesn't exist at all. How could it be my fault? How could could something be my fault if it doesn't exist? Does that mean I don't exist?
Calypso has an existential crisis at 10:45 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best time to have an existential crisis, not gonna lie.
Yeah, having one at 10:46 just doesn't cut it.
You need to finish it. You have like 10 seconds left before it's a new minute.
Alright.
Sorry.
I'm having an existential crisis. When am I going to... What do you mean I don't exist? What do you mean that I'm just attached to a single... Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, now it's over a time change. Thank you.
That was very convenient.
Yeah.
What other things? Do you want to bring back the topic of the Disney Speedstorm costumes?
They're very silly.
Yeah.
I hope they one day add my favorite
how would you
Disney
even-
character. They should add the villain from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, the guy with the long fingers?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen what they do for him? For his
Yes.
walk around? When they
Yeah,
have the
it
guy
looks
from
like-
Princess and the Frog at Disney World, they put fake long fingers on him.
It looks like my hand if it was the size of a human hand, and that just should not be.
He's got friends on the other side and fingers on his hands that are long.
He's got friends on the other side and fingers long enough to reach them.
That's a really good threat. If I ever make a horror movie, that's going to be the tagline.
I will give you the rights to that, just like how I gave you the rights to the shirt that says directed by Clay Hall. So what did you think? That sucked.
I'm going to call it it's going to be called the Finger Man.
The Finger Man.
The Finger Man. In high school, my friend made a horror short film about a guy called the Grabber, and then that movie, The Black Phone, came out, and the villain of that is actually called the Grabber.
That is so funny.
But, ooh, whoa. We just knocked my camera around. We knocked my
You
camera.
knocked Melbourne over again, no!
That was just my camera.
Good. Your camera is far less valuable than Fillmore.
Oh wait, my tripod hasn't been locked down this whole time. That's why.
I wonder how much, if you sold the Little Fillmore used in the Little Fillmore in a Big World shorts after Cars randomness ends.
Yeah.
How much do you think that would go for?
I would be so rich, man. They'd call me Tex Rich, man.
Yeah. You'd live in a penthouse with a room with a view.
I don't know any of the words.
Shorts.
How'd you feel about a Muppet fighting game? I was working on a video last month, pitching a Disney Parks platform fighter. So it was like Figment and Jack Sparrow fighting each other.
What's the most obscure Muppet you could put in the game?
The Vile Bunch.
I don't even know who those are, so
Exactly.
yeah, that's them. What else could there possibly be?
Yeah, I'm a Skeeter main.
Oh gosh, I think I'm riveting. I've been on a Lego hyperfixation recently.
How's your wallet?
I haven't bought any Lego. I've just been looking at photos of Lego.
I've been me when you ask me about my dating life.
You're like, if
I haven't dated any women. I've just looked at pictures of women.
Oh my god, we're on fire tonight, Ty. You're extra hilarious. Did you take the extra hilarious sauce in your burger?
I've never eaten a burger in my life.
You've never eaten a burger?
No.
Even I've eaten burgers. And I'm in totally...
That's going to the out of context folder. No!
What?
Well, you know, I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it didn't even matter.
Oh no.
Look,
How many cobwebs are
one
in the
thing.
Haunted Mansion?
I don't know why it doesn't even matter. I'm inclined to actually count just for you.
Do it.
No, I don't eat meat. A lot of meat. I like chicken. I don't eat I don't eat a lot of meat.
This is why I never ever want to meet Gonzo.
I don't consider myself a vegetarian, but I'm kind of close. I like chicken sandwiches though. I think I've had at least one burger. I just didn't like it. I'd like to have another one at some point. Do you actually like Linkin Park? No, I was just referencing Linkin Park. I'm not.
I do eat burgers, but most of them are veggie burgers. They're far better than the traditional vintage burger from Hamburg, Germany.
Origin point of all hamburgers.
That is legitimately where they all come from, if I'm not mistaken.
No, so in the last stream we had some joke that I know Haunted Mansion lore so well that I could probably tell Calypso the amount of cobwebs in there, and that I report to him on them weekly. So for the past several weeks I have been weekly reporting to Calypso and just making up a random number claiming that there are this many cobwebs in there.
Yes.
I think I said 37.
And I have tried to hold up my end of the deal too by telling you specific music cues used in SpongeBob SquarePants and how long their usage was. For instance, the latest report that I came to is that there is a music track called Boola Boola Bob.
That was my nickname in high school.
It's a very nice sounding music track, but only the last note played in a single episode.
Dang, that really Boola Boola's my Bob, dude.
Nicholas Carr made this banger of a music track and didn't even use it, aside from the last note, just to end off a usage of warblowers. Are you kidding me?
Yes. It's not. There is no Boola Boola Bob, Calypso. It's not your fault.
It's not. No, we are not doing this again. It is 10:53, not 10:45. It is past my time for existential crises, Ty.
I went to the American Dream Mall last week. They got a Nickelodeon indoor theme park.
I thought they had a Sesame Street indoor theme park.
They do, but it's not for people over the age of 10, so I couldn't go in. I went to the Sesame Street.
You were barred from entrance?
I was barred from. Don't you know who I am? I'm Uptown Funk.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Uptown Funk. I'm literally one of the most popular people on the platform, and you're barring me from entrance? Where's Elmo's lawyer? I need to speak to him immediately.
I don't know. That guy has some other things he's dealing with right now.
Like what?
Have you checked Twitter.com of late?
Oh no! This is almost as bad as the time Skrillex lost his laptop.
Anyway, I'm sending you something too funny that I can't say on stream. Hold on.
Oh really?
Yeah. Don't read it out loud. Yes. Yes. Anyway, they have an indoor Nickelodeon theme park, and there's like a Ninja Turtles roller coaster. It's a very full, comprehensive place. They were absolutely bumping Poker Face in there when I was walking by the Jimmy Neutron ride, and there's just a really awkward video of on my phone of that because I thought it was really funny.
I have Abracadabra in my horrifyingly large playlist on evil Spotify that I call Hubob Slop Pants. And don't worry, you can't look it up, even though it is a public playlist. You cannot look it up for some reason. I tried looking it up on Google and it just doesn't appear.
It will come up once every 736 hours due to the length of the playlist.
good luck fighting it. And I just put whatever I feel like. Some of the stuff in there is probably quite alarming.
Did you put Jules
But,
in, did you put Jules and drugs in there?
No.
Did you put
I'm
the
not that alarmed.
Did you put the egg one?
No.
I forget what song that. Shoot, wait, is that?
Abracadabra
That's Boys,
is
Boys,
the only
Boys.
piece of Lady Gaga material in Bop Slop Dance.
That's on the last Kids Bop album. Yeah, they did Abra.
What?
Yeah, I haven't heard it, but I've read the lyrics just to see what they changed. They removed when she says a sinful melody. They say spooky instead of sinful.
Are you?
But
Why
they
does
kept
Kids
they
Bop-
kept the part where she says when the devil comes around.
Why does Kids Bop? Wait, so Lady Gaga can mention the devil in her song.
In the song, but she
But-
can't say sinful.
But when Sir Topham Hatt shows up in a devil costume in a Halloween episode of Thomas and Friends, Hit Entertainment says, no, you cannot depict the devil on this show. Please scrap this prop and replace it with a different one.
Well, that's because Sir Topham Hatt actually secretly is the devil. You didn't know that? That's on the wiki.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. He's actually in the back of the Haunted Mansion, actually.
They really should. Somebody should, because they sold off a bunch of the Thomas props.
Yeah.
Somebody who bought one of the Sir Topham Hatt props should actually put it in the Haunted Mansion.
Thank you for joining us, Jerry Lawyer Charter. They could put him next to the Candle Man.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
You don't know the Candle Man. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you hack.
You hack. You don't know the Candle Man.
You beta.
Where my Candle Man fans at? Can I get some
Raise your
candles?
hand.
Can I get some candles in the chat, guys? Where are my Candle Man fans?
You call the Candleman fans.
Candleman fam. We're from now on. My fan base is the Candle fandom. We're the Candom.
I thought that they were the Tour Reviews guys.
No, we're the TIE Fighters. #1. Moptown Funk's fan
Damn.
base will from now on be yeah, candles. No, okay. I don't even know where the Candleman is, dude. So, when they were designing the Haunted Mansion, one of the Disney workers made this guy made concept art of a character who was like a man made out of dripping candle wax. He's a living candle. It's pretty cool.
Oh, so the ghost of Christmas Past from Disney's A Christmas Carol, starring Jim Carrey.
So, he died, the designer, a year or two ago, and they put a little prop of the Candleman in the ride
Aww,
in reference to him.
that's actually kind of sweet.
I'm not sure where he is. I can send you a picture of the concept art. I've heard he's
Is this another one that they periodically remove for no reason?
Yeah, they removed him. They put him in for Christmas a few years ago, and then they put him in officially. He's now in Florida and California. I've heard he's in the attic.
Oh, that's a nice drawing.
Yeah. On November 15th, 2023, a small Candleman figure was added to the attic's junk. I want that on my gravestone. Written.
That can be arranged.
Just searched him up, and now I'm a fan. Yeah. Wouldn't have known that if I hadn't turned on the stream. Yeah, see, we're learning about the Candleman. I think they should sell a little vignette of the Candleman.
I do not want to be buried when I die. I would like to be placed like...
I'd like to be cremated in the Haunted Mansion. I'd like my ashes spreaded.
I would not like to be cremated either. I would like to be placed in a glass cave outside.
Outside.
And then it's like a time lapse of how long it takes for something to rot away.
You could be one of those YouTube videos where someone films the inside of a watermelon for like a year.
Yes. Maybe I'll take longer to rot away than an actual...
Sing us the song, you're the Candleman.
Would you like to know one of my favorite pieces of production music? Spoiler alert, it's not from SpongeBob.
Does it have to do with Billy Joel?
No.
We were just talking about.
Oh, I don't.
Does it have to do with the Candleman?
I don't know. Maybe it would. Maybe it was used in some Disney thing, but I'm totally making that up. I haven't seen every Disney thing ever made. Although I do know that the piece of music that you hear for Disney Fast Play is a piece of music from one of the KPM Editor's Companion albums composed by Dick Walter. I don't remember the exact
Don't be that
title
mean
of
to
this
Walter,
track,
okay?
but
I
it's
know
there.
people don't like him, but he was perfectly fine in the movie.
What do you mean? Are you kidding me, Kai?
Hi. We have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun on the T-Tour Reviews Thai Talks stream.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sneak Sir Topham Hatt in the background. Don't worry about it.
You better.
There is what I was trying to find. There's just fully the Haunted Mansion. This is my favorite Easter egg. There's just the Grim Reaper in the background. He's just there, dude. At the very end of the graveyard in California, there is just fully the Grim Reaper, and it's so freaky. I've never seen it in person.
What do you mean you've never
The
seen
wiki
it in
doesn't even have a
person?
picture. The wiki doesn't. Dude, the wiki doesn't even have a picture of him.
Does that mean it doesn't really exist?
Really, does it not really exist? Did I make it? Oh, I need to find the video I learned this from. Wait, what, dude?
I can't tell if this is a bit.
Up
or
to
if
the
you're
illustration on page
legitimately
1313. Oh, I'm sorry, there is no Grim Reaper. There is this, though. They did have a giant Grim Reaper pull the boat in the lake at Disneyland for a little bit, though.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes.
You must send me a photo.
Yeah, it's really scary. You know that fear of large things in the water? That's gonna trigger that. Dude, that goes so hard. This looks like an album cover.
It does.
I won't show it. I won't show it because it's genuinely creepy. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I found him. I found the Grim Reaper.
Who provides the voice for the Grim Reaper?
Me. What's up, guys? How's it going? You're dead now. Topic of the stream, death. Yeah, I picked a wrong stream to monetize.
Because of this, Ty, when I make a movie where I face like certain death, could you actually provide the voice of the Grim Reaper? Please?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Death coming back at you with another banger video.
I will provide the body. Like, I'll just drape a black cloak over my little frog body, and you'll provide the voice.
I can do that.
And that's death in my film canon.
My comic series has like 4 different incarnations of death. It's a little confusing.
What?
Okay, so we have a character. Her name is the Angel of Death. She's a depressed British goth woman who's been stuck in the role for 400 years and desperately wants to get out because she's in love with a demon from accounting.
That's awesome.
Her family died of the plague, and she found this weird raven in her home, and she shot it and killed it with a shotgun. And it turned out, it turned out to be the previous Angel of Death, and her killing her made her the current Angel of Death. So now she's been stuck in the role for several hundred years. Yeah, she's trying to get with this guy named Anarchist, who's in demonic accounting.
Are
she
your
gets her job.
comics publicly available to read anywhere?
No. In my room.
Release them, please.
But there's a hierarchy here. The Grim Reaper is technically her boss. But then there's also a metaphysical representation of Death, who's one of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which is featured in the current season we're doing. There's so
Gosh.
that's 3 interpretations of death. I also there's also a character named Lady Death, who was a demon who knew the Angel of Death and she wanted to take her job. But despite the Angel of Death wanting a new job, she wouldn't let her. So that's
I wonder.
4 representations of death. I forgot about Lady Death.
I can't
She looks
believe the
like,
Raven. No, I take it back.
You know that comic
will
series
not-
Lady Death about the pale woman who wears like basically not she looks like her.
After hearing about this, how the Raven was actually death and she killed it to become death, I am taking back what I said. I am not going to put a sheet over my little frog body as the body double for death. I am going to find an anthropomorphic Raven out here somewhere. There's got to be one that lives in the same town that I do.
I mean,
And I'm going to
there's
cast that.
she's technically not death. She's the Angel of Death. Technically, the only one that is death is the metaphysical concept of death.
Okay. But yeah, still, for the version of death that appears in whatever movie I make where me or the character I'm playing faces a near-death experience, I'm going to cast an anthropomorphic Raven in the role as the body role of death, and you will still provide the voice. And
Thank you for
there's still,
joining
like,
us, Corey Hoffler. I could do that. I'm fine with.
What's up, guys? It's me, Death, recording a new vlog for my YouTube channel.
See, you're doing good. And what's up, guys? Hello, gamers. Rise. There is a joke that the Angel of Death did a photo shoot for a magazine called Demon Girls Monthly, which has since become a running joke. There's this one demon guy that the main characters are friends with, and he does spells, but he has like a very large collection of these Demon Girl magazines. And I'm just saying, for whoever makes those, getting the Angel of Death to pose for them is a very good pull. There's
I read them for the articles, I swear.
yeah, it's in the, I put it in the card game too because I thought it was just a funny visual gag.
You made a card game?
I have a card game.
Why don't I have a card game?
I don't know, man. Mine has 2,000 cards. I've worked on it for 6 years.
Oh no! This sounds like a more complex game than Chemicards.
Not Keva cards.
Does anybody know what I'm referring to?
I got that.
Awesome.
No, it's not complicated. There's just a lot of characters. They're actually only character cards. I just like doing all the characters. Cal Weathers is in it because he was in a comic as a joke once.
I'm just imagining you like hand drew all these cards, but Cal Weathers' card is just cut out from the die cast.
That would be amazing. We got alternate costumes. We got a lot. It's fun. The gameplay isn't perfect, but I mean, I mainly do it to make the cards.
A long time ago, I went nuts on Google Translate and created a bunch of. I came up with an idea where like Frid and I get a Japanese card game from a pawn shop or something.
Oh no!
And we can't read Japanese, so we just make up what the cards say on the spot.
That's really good.
And it's like, and I came up, and while I was thinking of this, I went nuts on Google Translate and created a whole bunch of like Japanese text that would be featured on the card props, because these would have to be like custom made and printed and laminated card props that would be used. And they all say like ridiculous things. Like, I think one of them I said, "I know who you are, Calypso Poison Frog. You will die if you play this card."
No! Don't do it!
It's just there as the gag. And like this would only be something for people that can read Japanese, or those who take the time to take screenshots of the episode and put that into their phone's auto translate feature. Something like that. But I just think it would be funny. I might have to do this at some point, because I originally envisioned this when I wanted to make like a 11-minute cartoon featuring me and Fred or whatever, but I don't want to do that. Making stuff that's that short and that frequent, like a television show, is something that I really do not like doing. I prefer to do things that are like one and done, and they usually end up longer than 11 minutes. So I think I'm going to be focused on like individual short films or medium length films, and maybe if I film enough footage that doesn't get cut out in the edit, it'll be a feature film technically. So I might do that as like the opener.
I think you should make do a backflip.
Do a what?
I think you should do a backflip.
A backflip?
Yeah.
I can't do a backflip.
You should. That'd be really cool.
Have you tried doing a backflip?
I haven't, but I think maybe you could.
Why do you think I could?
I don't know, man. Just throw yourself backwards and
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to try to go to safer shelter.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Look, I have a big day tomorrow, man. Okay, I got videos to make. I have to go pre-order the new Emma Frost Marvel Legends figure before other people do and before she sells out. Very important stuff going on in my life. Oh no, he's gonna do a backflip.
You want to see me do a backflip?
No, hold on. Let me put the camera on you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Are you sure?
You're live.
Okay. Hi, everyone. He wants me to do a backflip, so I'm gonna try.
No, I'm getting 911 on speed dial. No. No. Guys, he isn't. Oh no, he left the call. He left the call. No. Well, I guess I'm gonna hang up then. That was Calypso, folks. No, buddy. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'll have to check on him later. Thank you. Okay, alright. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm gonna go check on Calypso. Thank you all so much for watching this live stream. I had a really fun one today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. Oh, there's Calypso. He came in to say bye. Are you good? This never happened. Yeah, this one wasn't canon, guys. Okay, Calypso's fine.